bass family, and welcome to the very first video for Everything Bass with Dale Titus. I am Dale Titus, and I'm super excited that you are checking out this video, and I hope you'll hang around for a bit. To get started, let me just fill you in a little bit about me. I've been playing bass and teaching bass for over 30 years now. I've been so blessed that throughout my entire life, I've always been able to exist on the bass side of life. I went to Musicians Institute and studied at the BIT program. Upon graduating, I was offered a job there as a bass counselor and as a teacher. I stayed there several years. Then I was really fortunate. I was able to do some instructional videos for Alfred Publishing called the Ultimate Beginner Series Bass Basics 1 and 2. I also started as a freelance writer for Bass Player magazine way years ago. And that grew into me moving through and becoming the editor-in-chief of Bass Frontiers magazine. So just needless to say, I love bass, and I love bass players. I love anything to do with bass. And that's one of the reasons I sit here in front of you today. If the set looks somewhat familiar, I used to do a series of videos for MTD Kingston Basses called the 2-Minute Bass Lessons. Great concept. I still believe in the concept, but 2 minutes was too short. I always went over to about 5-7 minutes or so. And of all the comments people left, I always loved the guy that just put how long the video was with an exclamation point. You know, saying, point taken, sir. You're right, I did go over 2 minutes. But I believe the concept is sound for learning via videos. And that is, I focus on one topic. And that topic, I'll hit real quickly in a short time frame. I'm not going to commit to 5-10 minutes, whatever, but it will be just the one topic. And I do this for a couple reasons. One is I wholeheartedly believe in a concept called dilution. Dilution is when you try to learn too many things at once, your brain gets confused and things kind of blur, and you might put the wrong name to the wrong thing, and you might confuse like what makes up one scale or what one arpeggio is. And if that's happened to you, I have a solution, and that's that you study one element really well until you can do it all over the bass, and you can freely create with it. And once you've done that, then move on and add to it. I just really believe that works well. So that's why I do one topic videos that are shorter. The other reason is, and this is something I've experienced as I've been, delving into online videos and things like that. Let's give the example. If I taught all 7 church modes at once, and you're not familiar with any of them, and you get most of them down, but there's a couple you'd like to go back and review days later. It means you have to load the video, and then you have to kind of scrub through, fast forward, back, get to where it is. And I think that's a waste of time and energy. So if I do 7 different videos and you want to go back and review a couple of the modes, it should be much quicker for you to do that. Now, bass lessons is just one element to this new channel that I'm launching. I'm also going to be doing product reviews. I'm going to be doing, hopefully, some interviews. I've been so fortunate that throughout my life I've been able to get to know and become friends with some of the best and most influential bassists in the world today. So I'm hoping I can track them down and do kind of a fun concept interviewing that's hopefully a little fresher and more fun. Oh, I should mention, at the end of every lesson, I'm going to be doing what's called an encore item. And the encore item is where I'll pick just something that might relate to the lesson, a book that might get you further deeper into the topic, or maybe I'll promote an album or CD by someone who I think could support what we just talked about. And sometimes it might be completely random. And in fact, sometimes it might not even be a musical product. It might be something that I've found over the years that's helped me be a better bassist. Now, there's a bunch of things you can do to help support and grow Everything Bass. One is just simply, if you could just subscribe, and click the bell icon for this video. That way you'll be notified every time I post more videos. Secondly, to be able to finance and grow this to what I want, I've launched a Patreon account. And a Patreon, you can support me in a couple ways. But you can find me by going to patreon.com, Everything Bass with Dale Titus. And there you can subscribe to Everything Bass, and what that'll get you is whenever I'm teaching, I'm going to have support materials, whether it be PDFs of sheet music or further descriptions. On some of the play along things, I'll actually put the MP4s there on Patreon, so you can download them and play over them, practice over them. I might also be doing some exclusive things like master classes, live chat sessions, live chat seminars, if you will. And I have a couple other ideas. But through your Patreon support, I'll be able to invest in better audio gear here and grow the channel to what I really foresee it being. But I'm very excited about it. So thank you for stopping by, and check out the next video.